first of all, to congratulate the Honorable Senator from Bungoma for making it into the House amidst stiff challenge from other worthy competitors. Mr. Speaker, the burden rests on the shoulders of the Honorable Senator David Wakoli. Why I say so, Bungoma County, Mr. Speaker, has been a barometer of the politics of Western Kenya. So whatever utterances that he's going to make, whatever political moves that is going to make, all of us and the people of Tana River and other places will be watching, because we will be interested in hearing and seeing the moves he's making. Mr. Speaker, we want to welcome him and tell him that in this house we are all friends. We push for one singular issue, that devolution be respected, our counties get a fair share, and that devolution be made to work. Mr. Speaker, I also want to encourage him that now that Bungoma has produced a speaker, it is upon him now to aim higher. So maybe in future he should be thinking about running for president, not just sitting around there. With those few remarks, Mr. Speaker, I welcome Mr. Senator now, Mheshimiwa David Wakoli Wafula. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Meru.
Thank you very much. And I also stand to congratulate my brother, the Senator David Wakoli. I had an opportunity to go to Bungoma, of course, because we had our own candidate. And on behalf of our candidate, I concede that we lost. But then that was a derby. That was that was a friendly between our party and Ford Kenya. It was a well-deserved. I congratulate him. Many people have mentioned that he is filling in big boots of the Speaker of the National Assembly, the Honorable Wetangula. But I am confident that David will actually fit the bill. Having worked with Senator Wetangula, having been the engine that was running the person of Senator Wetangula, I am confident that he will be able to discharge his mandate. I'm also particularly happy that he's also coming in. The other time I spoke here, I was making reference to the young people who have been who were appointed into the select committee that was looking into the matter of Governor Kawira. I'm also happy that he's also coming in as a young person. I'm happy that the people of Kenya are appreciating youth leadership. I will also be part of those who will be inducting him, having been here for the last 3 months. I know the good guys and the bad guys. I know the people who can be able to induct him properly, and I'll be able to guide him properly as his age mate. Finally, Mr. Speaker, I have also made an observation, Mr. Speaker, and I think it is important that I put it.
What is your point of order, Senator Mazayo?
Thank you, Bwana Speaker. Bwana Speaker, sijui kama umesikia ama umesikiza alivyokuwa akiongea Senator ndugu yangu hapa akisema kwamba kuna guys hapa nashindwa hao guys ni kina nani, manake hapa naona kuna ma distinguished senators ndio wako katika hii nyumba. Bwana Speaker, utumiaji wa lugha ni kitu muhimu, otherwise ama sivyo tutapeleka message ambayo haiko kisawa sawa. Bwana Speaker.
Indeed, Senator Meru, that language is unparliamentary. Kindly retract and proceed to conclude your comments.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I actually withdrew that particular comment. I never meant to disparage the senators who are here. I have a lot out of respect for them. But the point that I was making as I was winding up, Mr. Speaker, is that this is a season, Mr. Speaker, of assistants going all the way up. Honorable David has been an assistant to Senator Wetangula and is a senator here. Myself, you know, I've been an assistant to the Speaker of Nyandara County Assembly, and I am here. The assistant of Senator Cherargei, Engineer Joseph Remengich, is a member of Parliament for Mgwen. The assistant of former Leader of Majority Kipchumba Murkomen, Adams Kipsianai, is a member of Parliament for Keio North. So, Mr. Speaker, as I wind up, then it is also a burden onto us.
Just a minute, Senator Meru. What is your point of order, Senator Kinyu?
Bwana Spika, kwangu si kwa kiongozi Meru, ni vile ambavyo nimeona nyumba hii dakika kama 2 kulikuwa hakuna spika katika hicho kiti. Bwana Spika, nimestuka sana. Niliona wakati Meru anaongea alikuwa aongei katika Senate ya Jamhuri ya Kenya, kwa sababu hicho kiti hakikuwa na spika. Ilikuwa kiko wazi, hakukuwa na spika yote.
Bwana Senator Kinyu, samahani. Dakika 2 ni muda ya sekunde ngapi?
Hata kama ni sekunde 1, Bwana Spika, hakupaswi hili jumba liwe hakuna spika katika hicho kiti, hata kama ni sekunde 1, Bwana Spika.
Senator Meru, proceed.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. You know, there is a challenge of the time zones in Laikipia. It's a challenge that you can understand, the Senator for Laikipia. But the point that I was making, and I also, Mr. Speaker, had an opportunity of being here when, Mr. Speaker, your own personal assistant or a person who worked in your office was testifying in the matter that we shall discuss later, and he's a chief of staff and he did very well. So it is upon us, Mr. Speaker, to also help the people that are working in our offices so they can become very good leaders and that they can take after us. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, thank you, Senator of Ososi Godfrey.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to start by congratulating Mr. Wakoli, Honorable Senator Wakoli, for the deserved victory to become the Senator of Bungoma County. I want to say that I participated in the campaigns in Bungoma, and I know how hectic it was and competitive. So for Honorable Wakoli to have won, it is not a small achievement. It's really a big achievement. And I also want to thank the people of Bungoma County for conducting very peacefully election that has produced a senator. My advice to Senator Wakoli is that, as my colleagues have put it, he is coming in to fill big shoes left behind by the Speaker of the National Assembly and the former Senator of Bungoma, Honorable Wetangula. And in addition to that, Mr. Speaker, you are all aware that the work of a senator is to provide oversight in the counties. And Honorable Wakoli is coming in to provide oversight on a governor who has been a governor, has been a speaker of this house, and again back as a governor. So that means he has to work extra hard to oversight Governor Lusaka. And Mr. Speaker, as you know the history of Bungoma County has been known to be, and particularly the community, predominant community in Bungoma, which is Bukusus, been known to have produced some of the best leaders in this country. You know Michael Kijana Wamalwa, people like George Captain, Mukisa Kitui, Masinde Muliro, people like even Wetangula. So being a senator of that county, it's Bufoli Wakoli, of course, and others. Being a senator of that county, it means you are the leading political leader in that county on matters of oversight. So that means you will have to maintain high standards of leadership that these leaders had. Mr. Speaker, I did not campaign for Mr. Wakoli. I campaigned for Mr. Wamunyinyi, who was running on Azimio. But unfortunately, we have a leader now who has been chosen by the people of Bungoma as a senator representing one of the counties in that region, western region. We are going to work very closely with Senator Wakoli to ensure that we have proper oversight in our region. I know one of my other colleagues from the region, Honorable Khalwale, campaigned vigorously against Wakoli. But now that he's the chief whip, I'm sure he's also going to provide leadership and even share lessons with the new senator of Bungoma County, because we want to move together as one house, and the Senate has been known to be a house that practices bipartisan approach to issues. So, Mr. Wakoli, Honorable Wakoli, I can guarantee you, as a senator of Vihiga County, I am going to offer maximum support in this chamber, even as you try to oversight the county of Bungoma, which I have a lot of interest. I started my career in Bungoma County. I own property in Bungoma County. And my children went to school in Bungoma County. So I have a lot of interest in that county, and therefore, Honorable Wakoli, you can be assured of my maximum support as you perform your duties as a senator of Bungoma County. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you. I will request that honorable senators let us speak very few, just 1-2 minutes comment. Senator William Cheptumo.
Thank you. I wish to join my colleagues in congratulating Senator Wafula for his election as the Senator Bungoma. Mr. Speaker,